What's up everybody, welcome to my first video on this channel. My name is Wiz Capitals, but you can also know me as Forex Wizard. And today I just want to break down this super easy GBPJPY trade that I took last Friday, and it's just super easy, anybody can do it pretty much. I also wanted to mention that I have sent out this trade to the free Telegram group, so if you're not already a part of it, I think you should probably consider joining, because I send out these free trades each week, so you can probably capitalize on that. And if you don't know how to join, it's simple. Just you can follow me on Instagram, WizCapitals, and it's in my bio, and I will also put it under this video, so you can go find it down there. Without further ado, I think we should jump into this breakdown, and I can just show you how I took this trade and why it was such a successful trade. The first step I did was I went on the 4-hour time frame to identify the overall trend of GBPJPY. And as we can see here in May, price started to go bullish. We saw some uptrend, and now, as we can see, for the past few weeks, we have been actually moving bearish. The first step is to always identify the trend, and as we can see, it is clearly bearish. So that is why I was looking for a short position on GBPJPY. Next step, I found where price started trending the opposite way, and as we can see here, we are still breaking character, and here we can see that this is a change of character. So this is right about where we have changed character and started from bullish moving, now we're moving bearish. And as we can see, price reacts off of order blocks, moves down, reacts off of order block, moves down. So we are clearly in a bullish trend. I then went to the 15-minute time frame, and I noticed a few things. So as price was moving normally, we saw this huge push to the downside, and this huge push to the downside created imbalance for us, which we knew is going to get filled. And with that, we could also see this perfect supply order block from which we will eventually take our trades off of, right? And how we know, once again, how we know this order block is valid, it is because it has huge imbalance under it, and it is the last up candle before a downwards move. So this was the first step for me evaluating that I will be looking for shorts. The next step was to clearly find areas of liquidity that were waiting to get mitigated. First area of liquidity was right here on the bottom of the Asia session, and second liquidity was starting to get built up right here. As price started slowly moving up to our supply order block, we then could see more imbalance formed right here, which only signalizes that price will eventually tap here and should go down to fill this imbalance and to mitigate this liquidity. And probably in the next week, we will see price doing the same with this liquidity and mitigating this as well. Pretty much we can see it here. There's more imbalance waiting here to get filled. I then just pretty much waited for price to tap our order block, from which I took my trades, put the stop loss on top of the order block, and I targeted the liquidity area that it was probably going to get tapped in during that day, since I don't want to hold my trades over the weekend, or I not in general even want to hold my trades over the night. So that is why I chose this area of liquidity. Once again, as I mentioned before, this imbalance serves as a confirmation that price will go down and eventually tap our liquidity. And don't forget, price will always find its way to liquidity, and liquidity is a real thing, and you should always find it. Look for it in the graph. It should always be the first thing or the second thing you're looking for, because liquidity shows you where price is going to move. Now I zoomed back into the 1-minute time frame, and to be honest, I took my first trade very risky, but I took it straight up when we first mitigated the order block, so right here. The second trade that I entered on was still on here, but the reason for me entering twice was the second entry was for me as a re-entry, right? Since my first entry was risky, I then re-entered. As you can see, I just simply waited for a change of character to occur, and then I took my trades off of this order block right here. So this one was a little bit more safer, put my stops above this zone of liquidity, and then I just entered once more, put the same target as before, which was this area of liquidity, and that is how I took 2 trades on this beautiful move. One last thing that I forgot to mention is another type of confirmation that I had for this trade was my Fibonacci retracement tool. I put it from the top of the graph to the bottom, and as we can see, the golden zone perfectly aligned with the middle of my order block. So here are some confirmations as well as why I took this trade. Guys, it's super simple, right? Nothing to overthink about. All you have to do is find that valid order block, find imbalance, find liquidity, and just go for it. Enter the trade and you'll see you're going to win, but also you are going to lose some. That is why risk management is very important. So keep in mind, you always want to win more than you risk. And that is probably it for me from this breakdown. I'll definitely be making more types of videos on this YouTube channel, so I would appreciate it very much if you could give me a follow here. More videos coming soon. I'll try to keep up each week, at least 2 videos, and hopefully it's going to help you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I will answer everything. If you don't want to comment, you can DM me, you can hit me up on Telegram, wherever you want. All my social links are going to be in the bio. And yeah, that's everything from me, guys. Hopefully this helps, and I'll see you on the next one.